Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, Part 1. And for beginners. Yeah, man. This is my favorite game of all time. Been playing this game. It's the only game I play, really. You know. So, start a new game.
Once again, in the glow of the atom.
Squad creation. Do you want to start a game with a default major squad or create your own? We're gonna create our own custom squad. Custom ranger. Change our profile. These are all on. Get her. Confirm. Name. Video game with low. Customize our appearance. Make it big. Skin is fine. Leg. I like the skirt. There we go. We're gonna sell it anyway, you know. Pack. Torso. It's the t-shirt. Head. No shades. Blonde. Hat. Beanie. Confirm. Go to the next page. Sure everything is good. Reset everything. This is a classic CLASSIC. So we can get about. So this game's all about combat initiative right here. The more combat initiative you have, the more the faster you get to go first. So you can get 2 coordination, maybe 4 awareness. You want intelligence, go full. Intelligence will give you every time you level up, you get points for the more intelligence you have. Strength 2. Speed is how far you can go in a travel in a thing in a so we're gonna go 6. So we got combat initiative at 14. That looks good right there. Coordination gives you action points. How many action points you can do? Since I'm gonna do snipers, and most snipers have only 7 or 6. We got 8, so plenty thing to plenty action point to use the gun. Here she's gonna go sniper. You need field medic if you want to heal, and it's gonna be smart ass and perception. Can get a lot of perception because we need at least 4 to find the gun that we need. So it looks good. No court. So there we are. View medic. Video game with low. So There we go. Ready to go. You can have up to 4 rangers, but we're gonna recruit them on our way. So sit Brooklyn, because we're not that good, so it's for beginners. Sit back, relax, enjoy the cutscene. The only thing necessarily for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. General Vargas.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless, and I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else, that no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Alright. That was a pretty cool cutscene. A stiff bearded old man wearing half-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he is not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
Happy to be given the opportunity, sir. But are we sure we are ready? Are you sure we are ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
What's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
The signal's a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
So if you look up there on the upper right, all those 000s, it says call right under there. End call and then call. When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
So here you have hard ass. What if we prove ourselves by kicking down the Citadel door, sir? Then you have kiss ass. Please, sir, if you're sending us after Ace's killer, then you're already decided we're worthy. Why not just let us in? Then, smart ass. Surely, sir, the success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want to find these signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can get stocked up on everything we need to succeed? So whoever has whichever of these gonna get the experience. So since we have one smartass here, would you smartass?
Using logic on me, eh? Smartass. Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful. In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's going to take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, you four, because
maybe.
Because you know, they assume that we have 4 people in the party. Repeater unit, sir?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
You think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Where's the area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Alright, so we're right here at the Citadel. That's the spot we're supposed to go for the storyline.
There you go.
How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
First things first, get this shovel. This is a shortcut. I should put everything here. So, Angie's right here. There's Angie. So we'll come over here. Pick her up. First one to pick up is her. Yeah, this is a good thing about the PCs. They just automatically run when you, yeah, don't get that, because that sheep will kick you unless you have a animal. The animal perk.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
A tough-looking redhead with decades of sun and wind and hard-living edge into her angular face stands sobbing in the shadows. You saw her at Ace's retirement party. The sleeves on her uniform have been torn off, revealing multiple tattoos on her sinewy arms. All skulls. The tears running down her cheeks are splashing on a rusty old wrench she holds in her scarred hands.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Babies, huh?
Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Back when we were just starting out. Thinking we were gonna save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die. Christ, sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work this time.
I see you have Ace's name tattooed in your heart. In that heart on your arm.
You noticed that, huh? Well, Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace. We were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you.
We saw you at Ace's funeral. You knew him well?
They all hurt, but this one... Man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Fair and Brygo up in Vegas. When Base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise, and never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat. I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's...
So, Baron Brygo is he was a casino owner in Wasteland 1. But if you look at the names, actually, the director of the game, Brian Fargo, if you put the BR over here and put FAR over here, that's his name, Brian Fargo, but they switched it. That's cool, you know?
God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble, I knew it.
You thought Ace's mission was trouble?
He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. Trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me. But then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him?
Have you heard any of these strange broadcasts?
Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines. Or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers. Saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? What the fuck does he have against us?
Know any more about these repeater units?
I don't really know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about transmitters and north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's our radio genius.
What do you know about, do you know Woodson?
Radio technician Wade Woodson? Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies and I don't know what else if you let him. But be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base.
Tell me about Rail Nomads.
Could be a nice little place if the Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about. But between them, they got enough old railroad tech that if they worked together, they could give this area a real transportation system. Instead, seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots.
So those are the two tribes, the Atchisons and the Topekans. Where's Quartz?
Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher, he'd know.
Where's Thrasher now?
You better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from Base Cochise. And he couldn't go out on patrol no more. Any other commander would have handed him his walk-in papers. But Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started him working in the museum. And once you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it?
What was Base Cochise?
An old military facility from before the war. And the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day. Literally. That's when I became Captain Death.
So, where we are at Here, this is the base coaches in Wasteland 1. Right here. So we took over after we beat the computers in Wasteland 1. A computer was making the robots.
Yeah, the base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy. Wanted to kill the whole planet.
What happened to Hellraiser?
He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on social graces. But he was as loyal as they come, and when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor, scary as hell.
The Red Scorpions?
You weren't briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out. Just a bunch of rangers back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves the militia now, and they try to act like they're the desert rangers of eastern Arizona. Well, that's a load of horse shit. The protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all their towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging.
What can you tell us about eastern Arizona?
Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there, which the Scorpions claim is their territory. Rangers used to patrol that area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows? Maybe it's all as clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is. But I've got my doubts.
Radiation clouds?
The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds move around some with the wind and the weather, but there are permanent hot spots on every side of us. North, south, east, and west. Until we started hearing those weird broadcasts, I kind of thought those clouds went on forever, and that Arizona was the last place on Earth. But maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world's just fine, and we're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke?
Yeah, it's pretty much a plot device, you know, so we can't, like, advance to different places in Arizona. You know, until we get those radiation suits. So General Vargas used to be called Snake?
Yep. He was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, shit, a decade maybe?
How well do you know General Vargas?
Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the craziest of us all. But somehow, after he brought down Base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show, doing a damn fine job. While I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh?
Alright, bye.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we'd been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Sure. So let's
Cool.
check out our status.
No need to
first
tell
status.
Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, all right?
She's got a lot of coordination, awareness, pretty good speed, awareness and speed. Strength, she's got 4. She's only 4 intelligence, got 2 charisma. It's like average. She's average. Skills she has are hard ass, assault rifles, brute force, weapons smithing, blunt weapons, outdoors. And she has her hardened as perk. Give you she's got 1 armor, that's what you see down here. 1 armor. So you got 0 armor. That's why she has 1 armor. Right here. She's a level 7. With level 1. She's got 10 action points. First thing, we're gonna take our clothes off. To sell it. She has nothing to sell. Alright, let's go. Hit quick save. We're gonna do a lot of quick save and quick save and quick load, okay? That's how we play, because this game is random. To the more. So we got a gun. Ooh, we got that. It's pretty good. Oh, we got underwear. Underwear? Oh, we got boxers. We got shorts, man. I got ripped off. I wanted underwear. Damn it. Get this one.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me?
Yeah, he'll
Think
kick
there's
you.
some water in there.
Yeah, he'll kick you if you try to get the water. This guy wants a spray can that we can get in out of a toaster. 100% to keep it going. Because she's got brute force. So here we do quick save. We don't want that. Oh, I guess you can. You can use that. Let's go. Here we want to get a sniper gun. Quick save. Nope. So then quick load. Yeah, because bullets are like $7 each. And we don't want to buy, any bullets. We don't have to in the beginning. So you get some shitty crap. And yeah, we don't want to, That's pretty good though. Because it costs $50 for dynamite. So with this, we don't have to buy dynamite. Yeah, we'll take that. Because, yeah, dynamite's expensive. Go back to the entry of the Citadel. Yeah, because dynamite's $50. That's pretty good.
Hey, Echo 1.
What's up?
Mind picking up that can over there for me?
Later.
Think there's some water in there.
Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open this door for you yet. There's a Ranger in scarred but spotless combat armor stands attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. Like it says, welcome Ranger Citadel, recruit. But the general orders me not to let you in before you finish your first investigation. Let us in, huh? Try and stop her. See, she gets the points because she has smart ass. Talking tough ready, huh? Well, it won't get you through this door. But I like your chest paw still. You might want a little bite and you might want a little bite to back up that bark of yours. Tell you what, I got a little toy that might help. Interested? You bet. What is it? I call it Mississippi Mule because she kicks like one. A double barrel flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin line paste as long as you're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol, but now I'm stuck here at the door duty. She don't get much use. You can have her as long as you promise to put her to good use. Pretty sure that's a promise we can keep. Great, here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same for you. Okay. So now we'll just go here. Go buy some shit. A kindly older woman in a standard issue Ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organizing crates. Aside from her clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh baked cookies. Well, hello recruits. Welcome to Soviet Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honor to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. So you can outfit us? Well, with essentials as tough to find as they are, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our Rangers. You can stop by for basics whenever you're in the area, and once you get clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside. What's Sergeant Melson like? Always a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'll all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. Ranger Citadel, what about it? I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seem to worship pre-war junk, even if they didn't know what it was, and they wouldn't share none of it. Well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. Nice to meet you too, Soviet. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved in to the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing and wasn't up too much when my children moved to other villages to start their own families. It was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic trainings, but I pulled my weight and earned my stars. I may not be too useful in board operation, but I've got lots of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed, and I can run the drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply and help Captain Mercaptain in the workshop now and again. What's Captain Mercaptain like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up laser beams and water purification system like I whip up pie. What's General Vargas like? He's a modern day Peyton. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make the tough calls, but he's got a gentle side too. What do you have for trade? So we'll put this, we'll sell everything, all the junk, sell the clothes. Sell this bullet. Sell the Mississippi mud. Sell this. Sell this. The pain medicine you don't need to you don't need medic. The other one you need to buy this 200. Got 129 left. Buy all bullets. 26. Got $3 left. Bye. Give this to me. Actually, yeah, take that. Put this on. And yeah. What time is it? It is okay. Alright, let's go. Gonna go to Real Nomads. See, do a couple of things there. Perfect game. And won. Alright, let's go. Like I said, we're going to do a lot of save quick load because...
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
This is Ranger Team Echo.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Does that mean you weren't always dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
So it's important to stay in a radio contact with you?
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Ranger out.
10-4 Echo 1, carry on. Ranger command out.
Put this on run. Pass. Quick save. Quick save. See that already. Bullet costs too much. These guys don't give you anything for we're gonna run out of bullets by the time we save. Quick save. So we took the map here. We are gonna go up here. The water thing here. The water up. The water. Quick save. Quick save.
The son of the hammer will strike against the daughter
See how
of the
much we almost went
stars.
down?
Redbirds will fly out of the east and destroy Vegas in a night.
That radiation took us almost what was that, 24 points. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Round Nomad's camp. Remember to take Pekin and the Atchisons? Yeah.
Hey all, this is Libby Parker. If anybody's seen my Ralphie, tell him to get his butt home. He didn't finish his chores this morning.
Alright. First things first, there's a dig right here. Get this dig. Yeah, in the PCs you can do this. In the thing.
Please, strangers! My friend Ralphie's in the lake. He can't swim back to shore. Please
Here's
hurry.
time.
The lake is this way.
Time sensitive.
Help! Help! I'm drowning! Come on. We gotta help that kid.
Here! Ralphie's on the other side of the bridge. Please, help him.
Please,
Use your
someone!
shovel for the second
I
one.
can't stay here.
swim!
Thanks for saving me, strangers. Have you seen my friend Jessie? She couldn't save me, so she ran to get help.
She's near town.
Uh-oh. I gotta tell my mom I'm okay. But I better go find Jessie after.
Who's Jessie?
She's my friend. We came here because no one likes to come down to the lake anymore, and we thought we could be alone.
We were playing tag, but I lost my footing and fell into the lake. Why is the lake so thick?
The water used to be clear like glass, but something made the algae bloom like crazy, and now there's a rotting layer of sludge that sucks at you like quicksand if you fall in. I'm lucky you came by before I sank to the bottom.
Why are these totems here?
When Kekaba found out, he killed an Atchison and decorated a totem pole with his bones as a warning to the rest of them. After that, the lake went bad. Nobody knows why.
Who are the Atchisons?
The Atchisons used to live in the camp with us, but Master Kekaba made them leave. They live in their own camp now, on the other side of town. Kekaba says everybody is allowed to shoot them on sight. I hate that rule.
Need 4. Kiss ass. Smart ass. How can you get 4 smart ass? Why did Kekaba make the Atchisons leave?
It all started with a train wreck, back when I was just a baby. I don't know what it was all about, but because the train wrecked, the Topekans hate the Atchisons, and the Atchisons hate the Topekans, and we've been fighting ever since. I think it's stupid.
What's stupid about fighting?
It's stupid because we're all the same tribe. We should love each other. Instead, we kill each other. All the time. And to make it worse, now the rail thieves are killing us too. I'm so scared for Jessie.
Who are the rail thieves?
A bunch of bandits. They've set up between us and the Atchisons, and they jump anybody that passes through their territory. Now it's even harder for me and Jessie to get together.
Who is Kekaba?
He's the leader of our tribe. He's usually in the train station, keeping an eye on the Golden Spike. All visitors are supposed to check in with him. Just don't look directly at his, stump.
What's so special about the Golden Spike?
It's our most prized possession. A solid gold rail spike, given to us by John Henry himself. At least that's what my ma says.
Who's John Henry?
He's the railman's god. He made the trains and laid the track. The trains don't go if we don't pray to him.
Alright. I'll see you later, Ralph.
Bye, and thanks again.
Get some water. Get this dig right here. Come back here where we were. There's a dig right there. Yeah, so we went to get him. We came over here. It's a dig back here. Another dig right here. Love it. So right there. Go right here, and then right here. Quick save is a. Can get a. Blow this up. This is a tier 2 quick save again. This is a too hot. This weapon's pretty I think it's HK33. Yeah, I like to hard save because sometimes you might hit the quick save and quick load accidentally. Yeah, so quick save. Nope, we don't want that. Load. Nope, we don't want that either. We want the assault rifle for what's her name? Nope, shotgun. Yeah, we can use this gun for her the whole game pretty much. This is the best assault gun for the whole as long as we have her, she's gonna be using this gun. So it's random, okay? Everybody has random there it is. HK33. That give me not that be that. Put this mod on here. Now she has zero chance to jam. Under barrel light. Wow, it's got another barrel light. Steady mag. So what I'm gonna do is gonna quick save. That's what here's how you do it, you know. And then you break the things down. You just keep doing this until you get the parts you need. So the guns are very kind of rare, you know, to so I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of the game because the time ran out. I'm trying to keep this like an hour, so alright, go out and see your friends and family. The dead don't need nothing. Always have fun. You see me have fun, see me quit. Always keep on rolling. Running water don't go scale. I'll be keeping it underground lit for you and me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep each video for like about an hour or so. See you next time.